Your reality is a lie. Every moment of your life, every struggle, every failure, every missed opportunity was created by an invisible force you've never been taught to control. Look around you. What do you see? Success, failure, abundance, scarcity. None of it happened by chance. None of it happened to you. You created it all. Scientists at Princeton University spent decades studying this hidden force. Their conclusion? Your mind doesn't just perceive reality, it generates it. Quantum physicists call it the observer effect. Ancient mystics called it manifesting. I call it the most dangerous secret ever kept from humanity. Dangerous because once you understand it, everything changes. Dangerous because the systems that control our world depend on you never discovering this truth. Reality bends to consciousness, always has, always will. And your subconscious mind, that silent, invisible power plant running 95% of your life, is emitting frequencies right now that are literally forming your future before your eyes. The question isn't whether this power exists. The question is, why weren't you taught how to use it? Quantum entanglement. Two particles separated by galaxies somehow remaining connected. Change one, and the other changes instantly. No time delay, no physical connection. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance because it shattered everything we thought we knew about reality. But here's what they don't want you to realize. Your consciousness operates by these exact same principles. Every thought you have isn't contained in your skull. It's a quantum event rippling through the fabric of reality itself. Your fears, your desires, your beliefs, they're not just electrochemical reactions in your brain. They're energetic broadcasts that literally entangle with the quantum field around you. This isn't mysticism, it's physics. When the HeartMath Institute measured the electromagnetic field generated by the human heart, they discovered it extends up to 10 feet beyond your physical body. 10 feet of invisible energy, interacting with everything and everyone around you. Your subconscious mind, programmed since childhood, is controlling this broadcast 24/7, and the universe is responding with mathematical precision. That relationship that keeps failing, that income ceiling you can't break through, that health issue that won't resolve, none of it is random. All of it is responding to frequencies you're emitting without even realizing it. The most successful people in history didn't just think differently. They vibrated differently. They mastered their quantum entanglement with reality through the only gateway that exists, the subconscious mind. In 1997, physicist Nicholas Giesing proved quantum entanglement by separating two particles by 7 miles. When he changed one, the other changed instantaneously. Not fast, instantly. The implications shattered physics. Space and time are not what we think they are. The double-slit experiment took this even further. Photons, particles of light, behave differently when observed versus when not observed. Let that sink in. Particles change their behavior when watched. Reality itself morphs in response to consciousness. Dr. Dean Radin at the Institute of Noetic Sciences then asked the impossible question: if particles respond to observation, could human intention affect physical reality? His research was so controversial, most scientific journals refused to publish it. Why? Because he proved it does. In rigorously controlled experiments, human intention altered the behavior of quantum systems. Just by focusing, subjects could influence random number generators, photon behaviors, and even crystallization patterns in water. This is why some people seem to have lucky lives, while others struggle endlessly. It's not luck. It's unconscious quantum manipulation. You are not a passive observer of reality. You are its creator. But this creation happens primarily through your subconscious, the 95% of your mind that operates beneath conscious awareness. Master that, and you master reality itself. Your subconscious is a quantum supercomputer. processing 11 million bits of information per second, while your conscious mind handles only 40 bits. It doesn't just control your heartbeat and breathing, it controls your energetic broadcast to the universe. Think about it. Have you ever thought of someone seconds before they called, felt danger before anything happened, known something was wrong before any logical evidence? That's quantum entanglement in action. Your subconscious doesn't recognize time as linear. It exists in a state of quantum superposition, where past, present, and future overlap. This is why visualizing your goals as already achieved is so powerful. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a physical one. To your quantum mind, they are identical. When Olympic athletes mentally rehearse their perfect performance, brain scans show their neurons firing in exactly the same patterns as during physical execution. The mind doesn't know the difference. This isn't just sports psychology, it's quantum mechanics applied to consciousness. The feeling of absolute certainty, that bone-deep knowing that something is true, isn't just an emotion. It's a vibrational frequency that literally entangles with the quantum field, collapsing wave functions and manifesting particles into specific arrangements. In simpler terms, certainty bends reality. Not wishes, not hopes, certainty. And your subconscious is the gateway to this power. Your subconscious was programmed before you had any say in the matter. From ages 0-7, your brain operated primarily in theta waves, a hypnotic state where information bypasses critical thinking and writes directly to the subconscious. Every limitation you absorbed during that period became your energetic set point. Money is hard to earn. Relationships always end in pain. Success is for other people. You have to struggle to survive. These aren't just beliefs. They're quantum entanglements, vibrational frequencies your subconscious broadcasts 24/7, creating your reality with invisible precision. This explains why 92% of New Year's resolutions fail, why 95% of diets fail, why 88% of the wealthy are first-generation rich. Most people try to change their lives at the conscious level, working harder, setting goals, reciting affirmations. But their subconscious, operating at a completely different frequency, sabotages everything. Dr. Bruce Lipton discovered that we operate on autopilot 95% of the time, run by subconscious programming we don't even remember receiving. Think about that. 95% of your life, your reactions, decisions, emotional responses, is controlled by programming you never consciously chose. This is why willpower always fails. Your conscious mind, 5%, cannot overpower your subconscious mind, 95%, through force alone. The battle was rigged from the start, but once you understand quantum entanglement, you realize willpower was never the answer. Frequency was. Your subconscious was programmed before you had any say in the matter. From ages 0-7, your brain operated primarily in theta waves, a hypnotic state where information bypasses critical thinking and writes directly to the subconscious. Every limitation you absorbed during that period became your energetic set point. Money is hard to earn. Relationships always end in pain. Success is for other people. You have to struggle to survive. These aren't just beliefs. They're quantum entanglements, vibrational frequencies your subconscious broadcasts 24/7, creating your reality with invisible precision. This explains why 92% of New Year's resolutions fail, why 95% of diets fail, why 88% of the wealthy are first-generation rich. Most people try to change their lives at the conscious level, working harder, setting goals, reciting affirmations. But their subconscious, operating at a completely different frequency, sabotages everything. Dr. Bruce Lipton discovered that we operate on autopilot 95% of the time, run by subconscious programming we don't even remember receiving. Think about that. 95% of your life, your reactions, decisions, emotional responses, is controlled by programming you never consciously chose. This is why willpower always fails. Your conscious mind, 5%, cannot overpower your subconscious mind, 95%, through force alone. The battle was rigged from the start, but once you understand quantum entanglement, you realize willpower was never the answer. Frequency was. Your subconscious can be reprogrammed in 3 specific ways, each one leveraging quantum principles to change your energetic broadcast. First, theta hacking. When you're in a theta brainwave state, the same state where your original programming was installed, the subconscious becomes reprogrammable. This happens naturally right before sleep, during deep meditation, or in states of complete flow. In these moments, visualize your desired reality with all 5 senses fully engaged. Feel the emotions of already having achieved your goal. This isn't daydreaming, it's quantum coding. Studies at the Moscow Brain Research Institute proved that the subconscious cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a physical one. Both create identical neurological patterns. Second, emotional transmission. Emotions aren't just feelings, they're frequencies. The most powerful frequencies you can emit. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research shows that emotions like gratitude, joy, and certainty create coherent heart rhythms that synchronize with brain activity, amplifying your quantum broadcast by up to 5,000 times. Practice feeling deep gratitude for your desired outcome before it physically manifests. This creates what quantum physicists call a causal loop, where the effect appears to precede the cause. Third, physical embodiment. Quantum entanglement requires certainty, not wishing. Move through the world as if your desired reality is already certain. Make decisions from your future self, not your past programming. Speak, act, and respond as the person who has already achieved your goal. This isn't fake it till you make it. That's conscious deception. This is embody it until you become it. Subconscious reprogramming through physical action. Remember, reality doesn't happen to you. It happens through you. And once you master these quantum principles, you step into your power as creator, not victim. When you begin shifting your frequency, the universe will test your new alignment. This isn't punishment, it's confirmation. If you're reprogramming for financial abundance, expect an unexpected expense. If you're creating a new relationship reality, watch as toxic patterns resurface one last time. This moment separates masters from dabblers. Most people fail here. They hit resistance and immediately revert to old patterns, doubt, fear, scarcity, confirming to the quantum field that nothing has really changed. The masters understand. Challenges aren't signs of failure. They're the final threshold before breakthrough. When Richard Branson lost his entire record inventory in a flood, most would have collapsed. Instead, he doubled down on certainty, refusing to entertain doubt. Within months, Virgin Records signed Mike Oldfield, whose album Tubular Bells sold over 15 million copies. Synchronicity or quantum certainty. When Oprah was fired from her news anchor position, told she was unfit for television, she didn't collapse into self-doubt. She maintained her frequency of certainty even when external reality contradicted it. We know what happened next. The universe doesn't test you to break you. It tests you to verify, is this new frequency real or just wishful thinking? Respond with unwavering certainty, especially when external circumstances haven't caught up yet, and watch as reality bends to your consciousness. There comes a moment when the shift is complete, when your subconscious no longer broadcasts limitation, but vibrates in perfect harmony with your highest vision. In this state of quantum coherence, life unfolds with almost disturbing perfection. Opportunities materialize exactly when needed. Resources align without struggle. Creative solutions emerge effortlessly. This isn't coincidence, it's causation. your consciousness fully entangled with infinite potential. The universe is not a random, chaotic place. It is a conscious, responsive field that mirrors back to you the exact frequency you broadcast. When your subconscious fully embodies what you desire to create, manifestation becomes mathematical certainty. You were never separate from the universe. You were never powerless. You were simply entangled with limited frequencies absorbed in childhood. Now that you understand the quantum nature of consciousness, you stand at the threshold of a reality where the impossible becomes inevitable, where synchronicities become your normal experience, where limitations dissolve in the face of your energetic certainty. This knowledge has been hidden, suppressed, and ridiculed for centuries, not because it doesn't work, but because it works too well. Because it transfers power from external systems back to the individual, back to you. The masters throughout history, from Tesla to Einstein, from Buddha to Christ, all understood one fundamental truth: consciousness creates reality, not the other way around. Now you understand it too. If this video has awakened something in you, something that resonates as truth beyond logic, then your quantum journey has already begun. Hit subscribe now and tap the bell icon. Your old reality is already dissolving. Drop a comment below with "I'm ready to master quantum entanglement," so I know who's serious about this transformation. The power was always within you. The only question remaining is, will you finally claim it?